How the NYPD tracked Sheff G after innocent people were shot.
We're going to pivot now to some breaking news. This morning, Sheff G, the man widely considered to be the leader of Brooklyn's drill rap music scene, is in handcuffs along with more than 30 other alleged gang members.
On April 5, 2021, the New Jersey mansion of NYC drill rapper Sheff G was shot up. What would happen?
Doxed him? What the fuck?
New Jersey mansion of NYC drill rapper Sheff G was shot up.
Wait, when? What the fuck? Wait, they're shooting a mansion?
Other alleged gang members.
On April 5, 2021, the
2021, April. Oh, shit.
New Jersey mansion of NYC drill rapper Sheff G was shot up. What would happen next would shock the city of New York. Sheff G, real name Michael Williams, is a member of the 8 Trey Crips, and is not only a drill superstar, but according to the police, a criminal kingpin. The police allege that he organized multiple murders, kidnappings, and attempted murders across the city. Directing his gang members to do most of his bidding, Sheff G gave them cash, jewelry, and even bought them an expensive steak dinner for carrying out the hits. The following story will chronicle one such incident. The ongoing gang war in New York City is incredibly complex. We have done numerous videos on various aspects of it, trying to break down situations as they unfold, but the most staggering part of it is the number of innocent victims who are caught up. This is because these victims are in a battleground they don't even know exists. The Cho Enterprise is one of the biggest gangs in New York City, and it operates primarily out of the borough of Brooklyn. It is a massive alliance of many smaller gangs and crews, including the Folk Nation, one of the most violent crews in the city. For years, the Chos and their rival alliance, the Woos, and their associates had battled it out in the streets, in courthouses, and in drill music videos. In fact, it was drill music videos which gave Sheff G his fame and fortune. For example, prominent Cho associate 22Gs had a song called Suburban. Sheff G responded with his own song, No Suburban, a battle cry for rivals of the Chos and Folk Nation. The song got 13 million views, and that would just be the beginning for Sheff G. Back to April 2021. Despite now having more than enough money to afford a mansion across state lines, Sheff apparently did not want to
Never realized that, bro. Who the fuck drew in his cast like he a fucking kid?
give up his role as a prominent gang leader. He was furious that his rivals found him in New Jersey, and while nobody was physically injured, his pride was in serious pain. At 12:58 a.m. on April 6, just hours after the shooting, Sheff G texted his 8 Trey associate named LV Brim, saying that he wanted to retaliate against those who shot his house up on terror timing. There was just one problem: he wasn't exactly sure who did it. A few hours later at 2:32 a.m., Sheff texted LV Brim again, saying, "Tomorrow we on that." He knew that he had easy access to a yop, which was not a gay reference, but rather a term used to refer to a firearm. He then instructed LV Brim to scout a potential target for a revenge shooting and told him that he was going to get a rental car ready for the next evening. Throughout the night, until almost 6 a.m.
Like, come on, bro.
Going to get a rental
Ain't no fucking way. I'm getting renty tomorrow. We spinning.
car ready for the next evening. Throughout the night, until almost 6 a.m., Sheff G continued to plot his revenge with his associates over text. They discussed logistics, and found more gang members available to commit the murder. Many of these messages were in Pig Latin, which Sheff G was fluent in, as he showcased in many music videos. Sheff
Yo, bro, Pig Latin's so fucking easy. You take the first 2 letters out of a word, put it at the end, and then put A at the end.
and his crew agreed upon a
Like champ. You say amp che. Wait, how would you put on? I don't know. Rope.
possible
Pig
target.
Latin.
A former member of the 8 Trey Crips
know what I
nicknamed
mean.
Champ, who Sheff believed had given up his home address to the rival gangsters that shot it up. After this,
This looks
Sheff
slow.
G went to sleep, and prepared for the day ahead. At around 2 p.m., Sheff was up, and instead of just having his gang members enact revenge on his behalf, he decided to go along with them. Somewhere between 2:30 and 4 o'clock, he drove a black Jeep Trackhawk, and picked up 3 of his 8 Trey goons. The NYPD alleges that these goons included Tony Darden, aka Mick, Kenrick Austri, aka Torch, and Olivel Martinez, aka LV Brim, the man Sheff G had been texting with the night earlier. At around 4:05 p.m., while the men were driving through Brooklyn, Sheff thought he had hit the jackpot. He saw Champ, the man who supposedly gave up his address, on Church Avenue, and decided that he needed to be killed immediately. Sheff parked his Jeep near the vicinity of Catton Avenue and East 18th Street and apparently told his goons to take him out by any means necessary. The goons got out of the car, and all fired down the block at Champ, but none of the bullets hit the intended target. Instead, a random 43-year-old woman walking with an elderly person was struck, as well as another 53-year-old man. They continue to fire, but Champ, whose real name is not being released publicly, ducks around the corner, escaping unharmed. The goons then all pile into the black.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is bad, bro. I don't know if they're associated, who they are, whatever the case may be. Whoever they are, they did bad, bro. In innocence, that's like, there was so many people right there, bro. Like, that shit is not even funny, bro. Like, it's a fucking Checkers right here. I'm seeing hella people on this corner. People just walking down the street. It's bad, bro.
The corner, escaping unharmed.
Like, come on, bro.
The goons then all pile into the black Trackhawk, and Sheff G steps on the gas. The NYPD used video surveillance to track the vehicle.
Go on. I always wondered that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I always wondered, like, yo, bro, there's cameras everywhere in New York, bro. How the fuck do people not get caught? Like, spinning blocks and shit, cause I know they usually steal a car, you feel me? Just to toss it and shit. I'm just like, bro. Like, I don't know.
Also in Brooklyn,
it's too many cameras.
Person who shot 2
Too
people
many
as they
fucking
just
cameras.
stood on a street. Cops say the shooter took off in a black Jeep. No word on a motive and so far no arrests.
You cutting up.
Sheff G crosses into the borough of Manhattan and parks the car at 481 Washington Street.
Oh, no.
The men then all scatter. Sheff G calls an Uber to go back to New Jersey, and texts LV Brim to quote-unquote, wipe the car. Later on, that night,
Ain't no
LV
way.
Brim
This cannot be fucking real, bro. This cannot be fucking real.
talks with fellow gang member Crystal Williams. She tells him that Champ was not hit during the shooting. LV Brim then lies, saying that Champ quote-unquote, pushed a in front of him, when in reality the woman that was shot was nowhere near him. Days later, after their meticulous tracking, the NYPD recovers the parked black Trackhawk which was used in the shooting. Detectives examining the vehicle notice something familiar about it, but they just can't quite put their finger on it.
The sad music, man. We having a good time.
That's right, the
You can't be fucking serious, bro. Bro, it's just a coincidence, bro.
NYPD determined that the vehicle that Sheff G literally rented on YouTube was exactly the one he used to facilitate the attempted murder of Champ. Following various
Can't be,
search
bro.
warrants and investigations of other cases, they took Sheff G and 31 of his Confederates into custody on an indictment on May 16, 2023. These cases would include another incident, in which Champ was later kidnapped, tortured, and beaten within an inch of his life until he was
I thought that's what was gonna happen. I thought that was gonna be the one where they snatched him up, beat his ass in front of the cemetery, then they called police.
saved by NYPD officers. Interestingly, at the time of the indictment, Sheff G was already in prison for a gun offense and was due to be released in just a few months.
Boy, playing GTA.
The NYPD's precision
Crazy.
policing tactics are meant to focus on gun violence and the primary perpetrators of it. An NYPD executive even admitted that they could make 200 to 300 member indictments regularly, but choose to instead focus on the quote-unquote drivers of violent crime with.
Okay, then if y'all want the drivers of crime, what the fuck is Sleepy Hollow doing in this indictment? What did he do? Y'all alleging a lot of shit on Sheff. I'm not hearing shit about Sleepy. I'm not hearing no charges. I haven't seen no paper of the indictment, so I can't really say anything. But if Sleepy's only in there for conspiracy and hasn't provided no money to anybody else to further the gang, then how can you say he's a part of conspiracy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all saying 200, 300 indictments, 30 members, but only 26 of them or something like that got caught for the attempted murder or got charged with the attempted murder. So what the fuck? So what the fuck happened to the other 6-7 people on that indictment?
Precise arrests.
Now think about that. 32 subjects. We could have made this case 200-300 people. Make no mistake about it. But it's focused. It's strategic. It addresses the right people. You know, you look at those 32 individuals, 24 of them are being charged with attempted murder or worse.
It's unclear if this method is effective, but what is clear is that neither fortune nor fame prevents some people from going back to their old ways. Ultimately, only time will tell what the future holds for the NYC gang war and drill rap scene.
They want to keep saying it's not about drill rappers. I really want to know, why is D-Thing in the RPT indictment? What did he do? He live streamed a fucking pigeon getting killed. He got conspiracy. He pled guilty to conspiracy. Why the fuck is fucking Sleepy Hollow on this indictment? That's just only a couple indictments. Only if there's innocence or proven guilty in the court of law. Facts. Shit don't make no type of sense. Damn, 130K? Oh, nah, you went crazy with this. They talking about a whole bunch of bullshit. Somebody said D-Thing was caught with crack, but I don't know if that's true. It don't matter if it... I don't know, bro. I don't remember the exact charges, bro. But I remember they had fucking animal cruelty on that indictment. And they had conspiracy. What did he do to further the gang? That's why Chief Keef moved to LA and never came back after they robbed his house in Chicago. Fact, bro. The droppers are allergic to moving out of New York. See fucking B-Love and Corlin just chilling in vlogs and shit. Like, what the fuck? You're not the only one, but I'm just saying, bro. Droppers just need to leave. Go to New Jersey, bro. You can shoot. You don't gotta be on your block to shoot drill videos, bro. You can go and shoot them shits in Jersey and other areas, bro.